The concept of the pyramid of disability support in education aims to create an inclusive environment where all students have the opportunity to thrive academically. By tailoring support to individual needs and providing a range of services, this framework seeks to empower students with disabilities to reach their full potential within the educational system. The pyramid typically is conceptualized as having 4 tiers, each with more specialized support requirements. Tier 1 is universal supports. At the base of the pyramid are universal supports which benefit all students. These are potentially inclusive strategies and practices implemented at the general education setting. Examples of this include differentiated instruction, accessible methods, sharing of teaching materials in advance of teaching settings, and additional time for students with processing issues, as well as classroom accommodations like flexible seating. Tier 2 is generalised supports. This tier offers more focused assistance for students who require additional help beyond that universal level. This typically involves small group interventions or specialised programs. For instance, students struggling with reading might receive targeted reading interventions. Tier 3 is intensive support. This tier represents the most intensive level of generic support. These services are more individualised to the student with less common and/or more significant disabilities. This might require one-to-one instruction or specific support or equipment requirements in an examination, provision of additional bespoke resources or assistance, for example. Finally, there's Tier 4, which is personalised individual support. The top of the tier represents students who may require very specific personal support. For example, a personal assistant for a student with very significant movement disabilities, a sign language interpreter for a student with substantial hearing impairment, or an amanuensis for a student with motor control issues. 2 key elements around the period of disability support are, firstly, the idea of progression and flexibility. It's important to note that the pyramid disability support is not a static structure. Students can move between tiers as their needs change, and regular assessment and monitoring helps determine when a student should receive more or less support for a specific activity. Students can also require different levels of support for different types of activities they might be involved in. The second element is the importance of collaboration. That's collaboration between students and educators, between students and educators and support staff, and specialists that support a range of different activities. That collaboration is key to the success of this model, and teamwork ensures that students receive appropriate and effective support at the time and in the position and at the level that they require it.